From SWX Nonstop Local Sports, this is SWX Overtime, powered by Midway, Montana.
Welcome to SWX Overtime. I'm Spencer Martin, and plenty of crosstown football tonight. And right here in the Magic City was Billings West and Skyview. The Golden Bears coming off that blowout win over Senior. The Falcons snapped a 20-game losing streak. West Faithful throwing a party. Skyview ready to go bear hunting, but here they find themselves already down 10-0. That's Reese Valdez strikes fear into his opponent. He turns on the Jets up the sideline. Valdez is in for 6. It's 17-0 Golden Bears. West defense pitched a shutout tonight. Here's Solomon Storch just blasts right up the middle for the sack. And just like that, it's Bears ball again. McDowell finds Cooper Freitag across the middle, shakes off a couple Falcons as he reaches pay dirt. McDowell threw 4 touchdowns in the first half alone, included this one. Steps up, finds Cohen Groner wide open behind the Falcons defense. 33-0 West leads at the break. And it's the same score here late in the third quarter. They give it to Malachi Claunch on a little stretch play, but Claunch imitates his brother Isaiah, throws that one to Freitag. He hauls in his second of the day. 39-0 would be the final as West secures their 6th straight Davis Bowl victory after back-to-back crosstown wins. As for our SWX Game of the Week broadcast live, how about this matchup? Bozeman and Bozeman-Gallatin, both unbeaten and probably the top 2 AA programs in the state, squaring off tonight at Van Winkle Stadium. The winner of this game is probably the undisputed top dog in AA football. First half, it was a slugfest. Bozeman's Quade Ash breaks through untouched, gets the sack on Vegan. We go to the second quarter now. Reese Dahlke, this guy is shifty. A big run here to pick up the first down for Gallatin, but watch the tackle. Cordell Holzer delivers the boom there, one of the smallest guys on the field, and wasn't so small there. Second half, here come the points. Raptors go play action. Dahlke goes over the top to Josh Woodbury. Gallatin up 7-3. Hawks respond. Handoff to Brady Casagranda. Makes a man miss. Dives in for 6 as the Hawks take back the lead 10-7. And this is when the battle would begin, and we go back and forth. Gallatin responds immediately. Dahlke again to Woodbury. What happened there? Splits 4 Bozeman defenders. Woodbury leaves them all in the dust. This time a 73-yard touchdown is 14-10 Raptors. Fourth quarter, here we go. Hawks in the red zone. Kellen Harrison to Cash Embry, and that's cash money. Bozeman back on top, 17-14. The seesaw continues. Gallatin makes a field goal to tie it up. Here's Bozeman on the other end, ready to win it. Harrison doing it himself, cuts up field, slides through like a bar of soap. This touchdown scamper was one of 2 big runs he had on this drive. Hawks back in front with less than 2 minutes to go. Gallatin unable to make any magic in the final 90 seconds. Bozeman Hawks 5-0 all-time against the Raptors. Some other scores around AA. Butte gets another road win. There's your final there from Billings West and Skyview. Butte gets the win 21-7 over Flathead. CMR blows out Belgrade 50-9. Sentinel and Big Sky. Hey, the Eagles put up a good fight tonight. Spartans get the win 35-21. Capital shuts out their crosstown rival 35-0. And no surprise here, Glacier takes care of Hellgate Wolfpack. The Council on the Knights 42-0. Well, moving to Class A now, and Lockwood back at home tonight as the Lions looking to bounce back after suffering their first loss of the season last week. A beautiful night for football at the Pride Lands. We avoided the rain as they welcome in the Blue Ponies. First play of the game, how about the Lockwood defense? Houston Quigley all over that one for a big tackle for a loss. Third play of the game now. Havers Kieran Courtenage back to pass, picked off by Dalton Heimbach. Nice play by Heimbach. Lockwood offense, they get to go to work. Tice Castelline rolls to his right. Looking, surveying, hits Nate Davis, simply rips it away from the defender. Wouldn't be denied on that catch, but Havers' defense holds. Lions settle for a 30-yard field goal from Castelline, 3-0 after 1. Second quarter, Blue Ponies cap off a long drive, converting on 3 fourth downs. Tate Nelson with the finish 6-3. Haver goes for 2. Courtenage looks like he stopped, bounces outside, scores 8-3. And not a lot of points in this one. Scoring came at a premium. Time winding down. Second quarter, Nelson with a big run down to the Lockwood 15. That leads to a field goal at the end of the half. Haver on top, 11-3. Good game here. Lions get within a 2-point conversion attempt, but they fall 11-9 is the final tonight. Tough loss for the Wood. Down I-90 we go for some fireworks in Laurel. The Locomotives hosting Miles City on homecoming night. Second quarter, it's the Cowboys leading Laurel, but check this out. Cowboys going for the punt, right? Not so fast. It's blocked. Scoop and score for Trey Hull. That's where the Locomotives start to grab some momentum back. Third quarter, they keep it going. Tanner Schwinn to Torrin Harper. He's going all the way into that purple pay dirt for the Locos. Touchdown. Miles City able to answer back here. They go back to their run game. Andy Bundy sticks his foot in the ground there. You see the turf pellets go up, and he was gone. Locomotives couldn't keep up with him. Cowboys pull within 7, but they can't catch Laurel tonight. The Locomotives hold off Miles City to win 27-13. Meanwhile, we had a top 10 matchup tonight in Class B between the top 2 teams in Eastern B, Red Lodge and Huntley Project. SWX's Kate McLean joins us now with the highlights.
At Huntley Project tonight, a matchup between 2 of the top teams in Class B as the Red Devils welcome in the Red Lodge Rams. Red Lodge up 22-6 at the half, and it doesn't take long for them to get going in the second half either. Thomas Buchanan dodges the Huntley Project secondary, rolls into the end zone. Rams with a 29-6 lead. But here come the Red Devils at the goal line. Quarterback Jake Cook gets some good blocks and finds his way into the end zone. Huntley's first touchdown of the game. Student section's pumped, and the Red Devils driving again after a turnover, but a goal line fumble recovered by the Rams kills the comeback. Red Lodge takes it to the house on the next drive, and then Buchanan evades the defense to add one more. 42-13 Rams. The Red Devils had some big plays on offense. Cade Sorley takes the short pass and gets it done with his legs before he's knocked off balance in the Rams secondary. The Red Devils punch it in one more time. Tucker Kazmark getting in on the action. But the Ram offense was too much. In victory formation at the goal line, they win it 42-21 and remain unbeaten. From Warden, Kayla McLean, SWX.
Thank you, Caitlin. And we head across the bridge now to Shepherd. The Mustangs with only 1 loss on the season so far, already up 10 here early in the first on Colstrip. That's Aiden Lammers jogs in nice and easy to extend that lead. Colstrip not able to get much of anything going. There's Cadence Little Wolf recovers the fumbled punt here, sets up a Colstrip drive. Fortunately, a few plays later for the Colts. Snap goes over the head. That kills the drive's momentum. And Shepherd really just rolling tonight over the Colts. Cole McCann fakes, draws a few defenders with them. Ball is in the hands of Aiden Lammers, 52-7, all Mustangs. Let's go to some 8-man football in Park City. First quarter, the Panthers did a strong march down the field with a hard touchdown run here. Real hard by Wyatt Story, pulling the Dogies in with them. Forsyth answers a great play here, a big throw down the field from Joey McDermott. It goes right into your living room. That would lead to a Forsyth touchdown. They roll 54-19. Some quick scores from the area. A big one here. Fergus escapes from Hardin, 7-0. Unbelievable score there. Props to the Bulldogs. East Helena stuns Glendive. Bridger gets a huge win over Shields Valley. 9 touchdowns for the stud Gage Golt. And we go down over to Class A now. Billings Central stays unbeaten with a win over Sydney. Joliet rolls tonight. Lodgegrass also rolls over Lame Deer. Well, still to come, Lockwood girls flag football was at home for the first time this season for a doubleheader against Butte. This is one of the fastest growing sports in the country. We got the highlights from the Pride Lands next on Overtime. Thank you for staying with us. And our busy night of football began this afternoon with some girls flag football. The pilot program here in the state, supported by the Atlanta Falcons of the NFL, currently has 5 teams, including Lockwood, who's in their first year. And it's a first for Overtime as we got some flag football highlights. The Lions hosting the Butte Bulldogs in a doubleheader. And Lockwood was dominant today. Check this out. Butte looking to throw. How about Grace Kreutzfeldt jumps the pass, takes it all the way to the house for a pick 6. The Lions just rolling in this one. They shut out Butte in the first game. Now on offense, down near the goal line, little speed option play to Evelyn Arcega. The freshman scurries in for 6. But the impressive play here, how about the two-point conversion? Taylor Harrison at quarterback drops a dime to Kreutzfeld, gets up and snags that one. Lockwood takes game one 46-0. Lady Lions flying high into the second matchup in the Pride Lands, and they pick up right where they left off. First drive for Butte. That one intercepted by Carson Cookman. This time takes it deep into Bulldog territory, so Lockwood back in business. It's fourth down. Another talented quarterback, Lauren DeCrane, swings it out to Dylan Fracker-Fox. And how pretty is this? Again, same combination, DeCrane to Fracker-Fox. Lions sweep the Bulldogs. They'll be the 3 seed at state next weekend in Butte. And postseason play begins for our local golfers as the Eastern AA and Eastern A tournaments concluded today. Here's a look at some of those team results. In Eastern AA, Skyview boys, how about a one-stroke win over Bozeman? Your individual winner was Logan Connolly. And for the girls, no surprise, Billings Senior by a wide margin, the defending AA champs. Your individual winner, Kenzie Walsh for the Lady Broncs, beating out the two-time defending champ Bella Johnson from West. Eastern A action in Sydney. Laurel boys outlast Park for the team win, and Cameron Hackman of Laurel gets the win. Sam Norman was second. Billings Central girls win the divisional title. The winner there, Olivia Webinger of Laurel. All right, Montana State is coming off a dominant 57-20 victory over Stetson last week, looking to ride that momentum into Ogden in a top 10 matchup against Weber State. These two teams have faced off multiple times in just the last couple of years. Saturday should be another crazy game as SWX's Austin Parr has our preview.
We made it down to Ogden, Utah for week number 4 of the college football season. Montana State opens up conference play, which means one thing, that daunting road schedule in the Big Sky begins. First up, Montana State will travel down to Utah to take on the number 10 ranked Weber State Wildcats, a familiar opponent as the Bobcats have seen this team 3 times in the last 2 seasons, with all of those games being decided by less than 10 points. The difference with this game, though, is the Cats will be without their starting quarterback.
Next man up. We definitely have to be ready whenever. People will get hurt. It's a part of the game, and, you know, you got to accept your role for that, and people will do that on this team. That's why this team is so relentless, and, yeah, this team's great, so.
The Wildcats of Weber like to run wild on special teams, specifically with Abraham Williams, who's an All-American kick returner from 2022, who returned 4 100-yard touchdowns last season, catching the attention of the Bobcat coaching staff.
You know, so he's certainly a guy, now he's playing corner as well more regularly, that, you know, we'll have to have a game plan for.
Now Montana State will use that ground game to set up easier passing situations for Sean Chambers, but also look for the Bobcats to continue to grow that passing game. And don't be surprised if we see more from that tight end group. In Ogden, I'm Austin Parr for SWX.
All right, thank you, Austin. And for the Montana Grizzlies, they're down at Northern Arizona. Northern Arizona just lost to Utah Tech. The team, both Cats and the Grizz, blew out, so should be handedly a win there for the Grizz. Finally, I want to give a shout-out to our director, Adam. He is moving on from us here at Color 8, and we got to say just thank you. His focus, his skills are what made SWX Overtime tick every Friday night. We'll sure miss him here on the show. Good night.